like I said, man, y'all turned me to a Giants fan. I mean, it's good to, see how y'all call a game and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I know NYG 22, he be doing the predictions and what he think gonna happen week to week. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the first things I got into it because of that. So yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Because like I said, I turned into a Giant fan again, just listening to y'all pod or whatnot. Know what I mean,
Get your Saquon Barkley jersey.
yeah,
Appreciate you,
I
man. Shit.
appreciate you. Know what I'm
We're
saying?
gonna
But
get you right, man. I'm gonna get you some I'm gonna get you a um complimentary souvenir. Um
There you go.
Courtesy of Unpopular Opinion Sports, man. Just for, you know what I'm saying, turning into a Giants fan. But go ahead.
But
Let's
yeah,
talk
man,
Nets.
listen.
Let's get into it.
Pete, you know what I'm saying? I be on shit. So last Sunday, I don't know if you seen it or not, but somebody that was on a page, he was at the game live while you was doing the pod. So I
Oh
linked
shit.
it so like he could be live there and he could like link with you. You feel me? Like I don't
Mm.
know if we could do him on a stream or whatever, but you feel me? He could at least jump in the chat. So like, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention, man. Trust me, man. Your shit gonna
I
blow,
got
bro.
you.
I'm telling you. Yo, that should be fire if you could get guys like really at the game and they just tap into your shit. I'm
Yeah.
trying to
I'll be at the games too, man.
that shit fire.
I might pull up to the game this weekend.
I'm gonna talk to you after the chat, man.
But
But
yeah, go ahead.
look, with the Nets, listen, it just to tie it in together, we can all relate to coaching. Now, when it comes to coaching, the style is important because you need the players for you to be confident and like what I like was the players liking that Cam Thomas said it means everything to a player that a coach trusts them. You play more
Mm.
freely and you know what I'm saying. The coach trusts you. The coach trusts that you're gonna do the right thing, and to get that, that means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. And I'm just saying that to say, it's not, whether it's the Giants or the Nets or the Jets or the whoever, you
Hmm.
know what I'm saying. Coaching is pivotal, right? So
Facts.
you know what I'm saying. That being said, you've seen the difference,
Zero
the change. You
facts.
see how, like I said, now I feel like we patched up this ship. Now I mean, it's a ship
Hit that
named
like button,
Champion.
bro.
It's a
Cooking. Let's go.
championship. Now I'm saying? So we packed
Yeah.
it up. Now I'm saying, we got a new captain on the ship or whatnot. Now I mean? So, put things together. So that being said, I feel like the best thing for us to do is see how the players and the coaches build on what they have. And I think the Indiana Pacer game meant a lot to the coaching and players because it said, I'm not just trusting the starters on this team, I'm trusting y'all too.
I agree.
And you feel
I
me?
agree.
I think
Yes,
that's where
I
we
agree.
win. We win right there. That's where we win. We go. We got. That's what the bond grows. They like you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
it's brewing. It's brewing. It's new. He's a new head coach now to this franchise. He got experience about the Magic. But he got experience under Coach Pop. He's not. He's been around. He's been around. He's learned. He learned the ups and downs, the peaks and valleys. He's seen it a lot with the Brooklyn Nets with Sean Marks. They came in the same season. He knows what's up.
Yep.
He's our guy. May be a better coach, but he's a better fit head coach for this team, and that's debatable. You know what I'm saying? Because the way he coaching number wise, well, I'm not just because I like what he wore. Nah, he's winning games. He's a winning coach
It's
right now.
true.
This. Yep.
That's true.
Yep.
And that's what you
Absolutely.
got to respect out of Jock Vaughn is the fact that given all the circumstances that he's been given, he's winning. Um, and it's much like we talk about with the Giants with Brian Dable. Given these circumstances, these coaches have came into New York City. Now the magnitude is different with the Nets than with the Giants, but it's still Brooklyn. It's still New York because
Word.
trust me, I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
We ain't no slouch ass fans. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get on you
Nope.
straight
Nope.
up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
So
that's up. It's lit.
right, you know what I'm saying? So we get it. It's New York, it's Brooklyn. So Jock Vaughn you gotta know that as a head coach. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta know the balance between keeping your team right and keeping these fans right and this media off your back. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah,
I
but
think he's done a perfect job at that right now. You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
nah, that's heavy, man. I'm glad you said that because if anything, I would just double down on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I second your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like I think, and I watch the post game interviews and I see how he explains to answer or how he answers the media.
Yeah.
He's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like he's straight. He's right to basketball, and
Mhm.
it's Knicks fans here. I don't want to give away the recipe. You know what I'm saying? They might try to take some of the recipe, go back across the bridge. You know what I'm saying? So, I know it's all love.
Your coach was saying before about the Knicks.
Oh.
No, man. Listen, man. We play them. They ain't never give us no glory. We beat them 2-3 seasons in a row. Every time I see a Knicks fan, they never give us our credit. They talk about how the refs gave us wins. Like it's been 3 seasons.
Did you see the stat that I brought up earlier?
Which one? The one when we beat them the first time we ever played?
Nah, the shooting stat.
Oh, nah, it was 30th. I seen that.
Oh, yeah.
I seen that. Yeah, nah, but again, man, like I said, man, I'll be
Brooklyn
kicking
is
up
second.
Dutch,
That's
man,
what I'm
playing fans
saying.
and
Brooklyn is second. So to my point, if we second in shooting, Boston is first. This is the team we trying to beat. All right. Milwaukee too. But Milwaukee is down there a little bit on the shooting. You know what I'm saying? They better defensively and rebounding. But that's what the Nets is struggling at. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
So
We work.
it's more.
I like the word work. I like the work. Word. We had 29 offensive rebounds. What other NBA team did that? Like, y'all talking heavy, man. Stop playing, man. Like,
we gotta see a more consistent level.
What you gotta do is you gotta prove that
we within 5. We within 5. We within 5 at the end of the game. When you look at the stats as late as a recent, I'm talking like in the last 5 games. You're going to see it's a closer stat than it was when it was the beginning of the season. Case in point is, that stat is misleading when you talk about now, which we are 31 games in and played the most NBA games more than any other NBA team. When you do the statistics, look at the standings, nobody played more than 31 games, 32 max.
Okay.
We had the toughest 20 games in the beginning of the schedule.
Breezy, I got a question for you.
Go, shoot.
Right now, Breezy, would you go into the trade deadline and keep this team intact the way they are and just hope that the players on the team, can start playing a little better, get some minutes, and the rebounding will get better on itself? Or would you still want to go into the trade deadline and try to improve this team for a potential championship run?
No, I think we're on a championship run because we win it. I mean, realistically, we're watching one of the best. I'm saying we're going 50 plus. It was quiet when I said that when Nash was the coach, but I'm saying it again. I'm saying we're going to be a 50 plus win. See, we're going to win 50 times this season, man. Like,
I did say
I'm
60. I said 60, which
60,
maybe crazy now.
50.
60,
I was
59.
right. 52. I think I said 52.
Yeah.
I think we did this, man. I mean, we were all confident with this team coming into the season, but they have hit bumps in the road. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jacque Vaughn is definitely trying to stabilize that. But I think ultimately to compete with Milwaukee and Boston, you're gonna have to make a move for a big man.
John Collins.
And
John Collins.
Nah.
It's gotta be.
So I debate you, John Collins.
Shoot.
Shit. When it comes down to the Pacer game, that's why. Versus that. John Collins versus that. If all those starters is out and John Collins in that game, without those players, Cam Thomas, 21 in the fourth quarter. When the last time John Collins had 21 points in any quarter?
But we talking about matchups, man.
Nah, fuck those matchups. When the last time?
You gotta go by matchups,
yo.
Bro, listen.
Because you're talking about.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
Schooled us on those
matchups.
Celtics in the Milwaukee Bucks. There's no.
I got
those
you.
Matchups.
I got you. Listen, Giannis. You say that, right? Nah, I got pushback on all that shit, bro. All that shit. when they got matchups, we got Royce O'Neal, T.J. Warren, we got Wasabi Watanabe, and we got Royce O'Neal. No, I said Royce
Ain't
O'Neal.
none of
And
them guys getting boards for you though.
no, that's not a truth. Royce O'Neal's getting boards for you,
He's
and
not getting them
again,
over Giannis and them cats
bro.
from Milwaukee or
Bro, I
Boston.
don't think you understand what kind of team this is, man. We not taking no
I,
for an answer,
I
bro. What
understand
is
what
you
type of
talking
team
about?
it is.
Bro,
Yeah.
nah, they not built like that. Kyrie got something to prove. Everybody, he's silent somewhere. Nobody ain't saying nothing, ain't nothing about nothing. Nobody ain't said nothing about nothing. Nobody ain't say nothing about nothing after you see him playing basketball.
Breezy, bro,
Quiet.
I love your optimism. I
Everything
love
quiet.
how much you have so much faith in this team, and I love it. I really do. I gotta see more consistency, man. I gotta see
More
it.
consistency.
I
Well,
have
we
to.
had a 4-game win streak. We lost to
We got the
Boston. We got a
fourth
4-game
seed.
win streak. We
Nah,
got a
to his
hold on.
point.
Look, we had a 4-game win
You're
streak. We
right.
lost to
Okay.
Boston. We got a 4-game win streak. Then we get rest. Hold on. Cade, listen, Jacques Vaughn got cojones. When the last time you ever seen a coach sit his starters? You didn't. Never. I asked y'all that before I got here. Y'all still ain't give me an answer to that. That's your real shit. And we
All
won
right.
again.
So let's
Bro,
do this.
can't listen. My debate to
Let's
you.
talk
Listen, my
basketball
debate.
for a minute. Let's
Hold
talk
on,
basketball before
all right. So let me
I
ask this
lose my
question
thought.
to you. Let me
Go
ask
ahead.
this question to you. Cam Thomas, 21 points in the fourth quarter, 16 points versus the Knicks. He did it before. That's my point. My point is he is that guy. He's somebody that we're gonna be able to go to when KD won't rest. Do not lose him. Do not trade him. Fuck John Collins. I'm saying that. Fuck that trade. I see that trade. I kick that shit down the block. I don't want that shit. Fuck that shit, man.
I better see Cam Thomas. I better
Hey.
see Day'Ron Sharpe and these
Hey,
guys
you know
play
what?
consistent minutes and do well for us when we need them
That's
to.
cool.
'Cause that's why
cool.
that's what I hope.
This is what I think. I think you got to answer this question. If Ben Simmons is playing in that Boston game, do you think the Nets win?
Yeah, hell yeah, we win.
That's
Listen,
tough.
I only say that to say that I seen him in the Atlanta game. When he came in the game, he started the game with a steal. Like we put him on the perimeter. He's just really good at defending the perimeter. And I think that would have contributed to it because we held Boston to their season low at 102 points. So yeah, I think he would have helped.
Now I'll let Jeffy answer before I answer.
Yeah, I gotta bounce it a little bit anyway, so I'll just
know.
answer this real quickly before I head out. Go ahead, MYG.
I think it's close. And I think it is close because Simmons' defense. Now, he does give you rebounding as well. But I do think that you need one more guy that's a difference maker to basically put you on par with the Celtics. I think the Nets have closed the gap. I think it's close. That game was really close.
All right. So how about this?
I do think if Simmons plays, I think it's a lot closer.
And Wasabi Watanabe.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
but
he was shooting 57%.
I still don't think they there. Even given that, I think they need another guy. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I feel you. And what I'm saying is I think we played up January 12th. And that the first time you could make a trade is in I think soon. I'm not sure the date. I'll check. But we could make the trade if we lose to them after that. If we beat Boston, listen, this is our advantage as the Brooklyn Nets. We played them 4 times because we in the Atlantic Division.
Trade deadline is February 9th of next year.
You know what I'm saying? We get to compete versus them before the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Then sometimes the game is about efficiency if you make a mislead. But I don't know. We'll see, man. I'm confident as a Nets fan. I'm gonna be honest. I see 50 plus wins. That's at 60. I mean, I ain't gonna say no. Shit, I ain't gonna say no.
I feel your confidence, and I feel more confident now because I thought the one thing, and this will be my closing statement, and I want to say thank you, everybody, for coming by the heart of the city. We appreciate the love and support that you guys have given us for 5.5 hours. But my closing statement on the Nets is I have a lot of confidence because MYG and I spoke about it earlier, and I believe you were in the chat too, Breezy. The depth on this team is definitely something that God has to give you a lot of, good feelings because this team is showing a lot of strong depth in multiple positions. But I do agree. I think that we're just not a lot, but we're a little bit below the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks because I do believe we need a little bit more of a front court presence just for depth reasons, or if you want to get a legit number 4 over there. Because I love Watanabe, I love Warren, I like Markieff Morris. I don't know what they really think about Day'Ron Sharpe. I really don't, because if this guy is somebody you can count on, then I say there's your answer. It's number 20. But at the same time, maybe I think this team still needs another front court depth player just to give a little bit more of a breather to some of these front court guys in the middle. Because I still think Boston, you got Robert Williams, you got Grant Williams, you got a couple. I think Tice is still there. You got players on there that gave us a hell of a lot of problems last year. Even if Ben Simmons is there, he would essentially be guarding against Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum, and we know how physical those guys play. Then you have to deal with Marcus Smart and the way he plays out there too. Then they brought in Malcolm Brogdon, which made him even more tough to deal with.
Yeah.
So and Milwaukee's already a pain in the ass to deal with. I mean, Middleton was the guy that really destroyed us in that playoff series. Not even Giannis, it was Middleton that was like the guy that really beat us during that series. Holiday's one of those intangible point guards. Grayson Allen's a hell of a three-point shooter. And then our old friend, Brook Lopez, was a problem too. So I think in the reality, I think we do need at least one more front court player to really put us on that level and say, let's go against Boston. Let's go against Milwaukee. And I even put Miami there a little bit because I think Adebayo is a damn good player too. And I still like that Miami team, even though they struggled this year. I think they'll eventually get out of it. I mean, I think the Nets are a top 4 team. And